and one of the really fine, funny people in the business, Mr. Tim Evans. Say hello.
Thank you. Listen, I thought since it was the 500th show that I would do something special. And mind you, it's taken weeks and weeks of research, but tonight, Don Lane, this is your life. You were born on November 1933 in the Bronx. You came from a humble background. As a matter of fact, your parents couldn't really afford to have children, so the lady next door had you. Even your brother Arthur was made in Japan, and times were tough then, and at the age of 4, you were adopted by a Vietnamese family. Your father was a policeman, but then you know that. He arrested you 15 times. He was Jewish and your mother was Catholic, so naturally you went to a church that was half Catholic and half Jewish called St. Cohen's.
Right.
You remember your parish priest, Father Goldstein?
Yeah, oh, wonderful man, yes.
And how he used to call out the bingo numbers in Yiddish so the Mix couldn't win? Yes, of course. You attended St. Cohen's Primary School. And even then you were taller than the other kids in your class, mainly because you were 16. And you remember how when they went out to recess, you stayed in and shaved. You later went to DeWitt Clinton High School in the Bronx, where your big disappointment was that you didn't make the football team. However, they used you for one of the goalposts. You later attended Kalamazoo State University on a basketball scholarship until you were expelled for cheating with the dean's wife. Even in those days, you were a devil, weren't you, Donnie? After university, duty called, and you enlisted in the Army, where you were immediately classified 4X, which meant that in the event of war, you were a hostage. On your first assignment,
this kind of stuff for me.
On your first assignment, you gained instant recognition. For those of you who don't remember, Don was the lookout at Pearl Harbor. You later went to Korea, but not as Don Lane because you served under your real name, Agent Orange. Now, you're assigned to an entertainment unit, and after your first appearance on stage, an entire regiment of soldiers defects to the enemy. It was at this time that you teamed up with a lifelong friend and formed an act called Donnie and the Duke. You win the All-Army Talent Show, and as a result, are booked for an off-Broadway review in Hong Kong. Despite the fact that the show's a flop, Donnie and the Duke go on to oblivion. Disillusioned, you go to Hawaii, where you marry for the first and only time. You have a beautiful home by an old abandoned mine, but unfortunately, the marriage doesn't work out and you're divorced. Your wife gets the house and you get the shaft. Incidentally, Don, we had hoped to fly your ex-wife Gina here for the show tonight. No, we wanted to, but she couldn't get time off from her job, her new job. As you know, it's the height of the tourist season in Scotland, and twice a day she has to swim up and down Loch Ness. Now, next TV producer John Collins hears you singing in a bar in Honolulu, offers you a job in Sydney, and Hawaii's gain is Australia's loss. That should have been the other way around. You set a fine example for all young performers with your dedication, hard work, and perseverance, all those things you need when you don't have talent. And after becoming a small hit in Sydney, you move to Melbourne, and the Don Lane Show becomes an institution, despite the fact that some people say you belong in one. Through their appearance on your show, you become friend and confidant to such internationally known celebrities as Sammy Davis Jr., Kirk Douglas, Dolly Parton, Bo Derek, Reno the Butcher, and Franco Cazzo. Your generosity to your fellow performers and to people in general is legend, a fact you don't like publicized, but it's time the public knew. Every year at Christmas, this man goes down to Skid Row and gives all the winos new brown paper bags. After 17 years in Australia, here you are tonight doing your 500th show, which just proves the old saying that if at first you don't succeed, try again. Don Lane, this is your life, and speaking for myself, it's been great being part of it.
Thanks Tim. That's wonderful. Thank you, man. That was good. Tim Evans, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we got the wheel. Don't you go